want to be disruptive, and you know they're going to take some chances.
Well, sometimes it can burn you, but right there, it paid off. Extra point by Butker is on target, and it's now a 7-0 game. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not on the sidelines going for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get him next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
First down, here's White. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Throwing now is Carr. Completing it here to Marvin Jones. He's got room at the 30. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
I tell you what, it looks like he's shaking off that pick six just fine. It's not just defensive backs that have to have short memories. Quarterbacks utilize that as well. A much more confident throw right there.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. The Raiders had 15-1 on the year. And I tell you, it has been a few months now since they've tasted defeat, and they are without question the hottest team in football.
And I'm really not sure who's going to beat them right now, because to me, they have to be the favorites to go all the way, because they're not just beating teams, they're dominating them. It's been fun to watch them play, not just in their winning.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Darren Waller with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Raiders are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Kadarius Toney going to elect to bring this one out. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. That burst good for 20 and a first down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's going to be brought down inside the 45 at the 43. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. So, CD, this defense, they know that they have to be at their very best when they're taking on a team here that's in the midst of a winning streak that's now stretched over multiple months, not weeks, months.
I think the challenge they put upon themselves is...
And this is caught inside the 5. A big play there for KC, and even 40 yards.
Already over 1,000 yards receiving this season. That catch is just going to add to his total. Certainly not resting on his laurels. He's trying to continue to gain as many yards as possible and continue this big season.
And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco, his 11th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. Extra point by Butker is on target, and that makes the score 14-7. the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches, and it's intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to take possession of the football.
For a team who came in here on a healthy winning streak, we're seeing some uncharacteristically bad play thus far. And that streak is definitely in jeopardy if this offense keeps giving the ball away and can't mount a few drives of their own.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. Completes it to Hardman. And he'll be brought down at the 27. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
It's the Pro Bowler Chandler Jones who makes the tackle. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Coming up on 2nd and 7. Throwing now is Mahomes. He's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. Kadarius Toney, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Chiefs go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point by Butler.
They got Glorilla and hip-hop 50
greatest.
Greatest of what? That's what the fuck you just said.
Now as they'll send this one away.
I don't know a damn song with Glorilla. And even if I did, I guarantee you
will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
To throw on 2nd and 10, Carr. He's going to find and complete it to Renfro. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete. So after 3 drives and 3 touchdowns combined between these two clubs, finally we get a defensive stop.
Yes, and welcome to the party, defensive players, and glad to have you, because for a while there, it almost felt like it was 11 going downfield on air. Okay, so to be able to have someone come up, make a stop, now we got a football game going.
The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
Oh.
Fruit Booty Grammy Award. I didn't watch it. Motherfuckers like, hey man, get the fuck out of here. I heard my homie from Chicago, DJ Terry Hunter, got a Grammy or had something to do with a Grammy, and I congratulate him because, you know what I'm saying, that's Chi-Town shit. But I heard Beyonce was like, house music is on the Fruit Booty side of the game.
Yeah, somebody.
What'd she say?
The queers started house music.
She didn't say house music. You're saying house music.
What did she say?
She said the genre.
What?
Electronica. Yeah, the genre. She used the word genre.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. Just their first in this half. We'll step aside and come right back. On fourth down, A.J. Cole comes on to punt. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Here's Hardman to and deep in his own territory. He coughs up the football.
And that's what friends are for.
As the returner, you know who you're buying dinner for later.
Oh, without a doubt, because he just took care of you and your team in a big way. You know, you turned it over there. That's a big momentum changer and put your defense in a bad spot.
Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead them to third down.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Mahomes looks to throw on third down. Man open, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 84 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
Dance class, anyone? Did you see the steps between the quarterback and the running back on that counter play?
That's what you need for a good counter.
You have to have it because you're setting up your blocking. There's a timing element as well. But they have to marry up their steps. Otherwise, that timing gets thrown out the window.
Timing was great there and a big run. Mahomes now on first down. And that is caught for the touchdown, Kansas City. Marquez Valdez-Scantling, 29 yards. And the Chiefs have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. And they use that height on the outside to get the score.
We've seen the evolution of the wide receivers. They've gotten taller and taller, but they've retained their quickness and their speed. It's a lethal combination.
Always good to have wide receivers with height. Extra point by Butker is on target, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Raiders 7.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it first and 10.
7:34. 6:37.
Carr gonna throw. Looking downfield for Jones. And got his man complete. And he's going to be shoved out, but not before he gets this down to the 20-yard line. It's a big play there for Vegas. 58 yards. So the field flips here as they'll go to work at the 20 now on first and 10.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Into the red zone, it's Carr. Quickly a slant to Renfro. And the Raiders are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. Here's Carr. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
Second down and goal. Carr. And he finds Waller in the end zone for a Raider touchdown. A great effort there. His second touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Raiders are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point by Carlson, up and go. And that cuts the lead to 28-14. On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. Here's Tony to return it as he brings it out of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. And they've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Mahomes. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. To throw, it's Mahomes. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. On 4th down, Tommy Townsend to punt for Kansas City. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. A big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably... He's got it! Complete! And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. To throw, it's Carr. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Justin Reed. And the Chiefs are going to get the football here at their own 23. He has just been a load for opposing offenses to account for now 8 interceptions on the year.
I love that number because I always think of center field. You know, when I hear 8, because that's the position you write in the scorecard in baseball. And what do good center fielders do? Take away all the alleys, right? They range deep and make a whole lot of great catches.
Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And this one is incomplete.
I usually hesitate when I say a guy's got world-class speed, but this guy might. So let's fire the starter's pistol. Let's go. If you've got him, you've got to try and use him. A lot of anticipation with the ball in the air, but no, incomplete.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Now here's Mahomes. He's going to try and go deep again. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that, and that would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. And this one caught by Kelsey. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up third down. An incomplete pass on second down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Now Mahomes. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Here's Tommy Townsend now as he'll punt it away for the second time. Fair catch called for right around the 11-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Lets this go for Renfro downfield. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. So we've reached halftime with the visiting Chiefs on top. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Ready for the start of the third quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. Here's Tony to return it as he brings it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in the second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be license to take some shots downfield.
And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Working from the gun, Mahomes. To the right side, it's Kelsey. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 44-yard line. 12 yards there as they move the chains. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 44-yard line. From the gun, it's Mahomes. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And this one almost intercepted. Had a chance to come down with it in the end zone, but could not hang on. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Hands it off out of the gun. Flashed the stick skills, but didn't get a ton from it. Stopped short of the 35. 119 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And this is only going to be a gain of 2. He needed 3. It's 4th and 1.
When a good play is made on defense, oftentimes leverage is the key to everything. Defensive line not getting turned, all the other guys making sure they're in the right spot. And on that play, they were able to stop him short of a first down.
They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
We always hear about guys wanting to make plays that quiet a crowd. After that one.
Here in the third quarter, they were hoping to get the stop, get the football back. Not the case.
What a completion on a fourth down play.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jordan Poyer. And the Raiders are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. So that was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, got ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they just got a little help from their defense forcing the turnover. Now can they make that pay off in points?
They need to, partner. They're down on the scoreboard. Need to take advantage of those opportunities. And this is a good one right in front of them.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. Third quarter from Southern Nevada. Here's a 2nd and 10. Now Carr. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. On 1st and 10, here's Carr. Looking deep for Adams. They got his man complete. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Marvin Jones, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Raiders have got it back to within a score. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And they're within 7 now, 28-21. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Here's Tony to return it as he brings it out of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. As this offense takes the field against CD, remember last drive they were moving the football, but the throw for Tony is intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Merrick. And the Raiders are going to take possession of the football. So my goodness, I would have thought this possible not too long ago. That turnover there means we have a game again.
That's been a completely different team here in the second half. I just wonder on the other side of the field, where the starters telling the backups, get ready, you're going to get some playing time. And now guess what? Hope they didn't cut the tape off of their wrists and ankles. They've got to go back out there and play.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And the Chiefs are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. Well, that puts a little bit of a wrinkle in their comeback bid.
Yeah, everything had turned around for them, hadn't it? I mean, things were now going their way. But you did mention it's a wrinkle in their comeback bid. It's not the death knell for them by any stretch.
And now off to the races down the right side. 20, 10, 5, and all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. So what was already a game to remember becomes even more so as that touchdown run, a lengthy one, takes him over 200 yards now for the game.
And I love the fact that to get over 200, it took a pretty good sprint, didn't it? I mean, a lot of times you get 1 or 2 yards and oh, he's over 200 yards. But that really put an exclamation point on the game he's having. Fantastic. A lot of fun to watch.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Well, this offense trying to change the script here a little bit, CD. Trailing on the scoreboard, and the last time out on the very first play of the drive, they threw that interception.
And you definitely saw his coaches, teammates come over to him on the sideline and trying to help him shake it off because in this game, his team is down right now. So it's important to make sure you get some confidence back for both the quarterback and the entire offense. Otherwise, those mistakes could continue to pile up.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Carr. Able to find Waller. That's complete. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Carr now on first down. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know,
it's caught inside the 25. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Now Carr again. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Back to throw again. Touchdown! Darren Waller, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Raiders are able to get a score back in the final stages of this third quarter. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Here's Tony to return it as he brings it out of the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Well, that is certainly a deflator right there defensively. Their guys just came off of a touchdown drive. They're back in the game, and then bam, they give up a touchdown one play later. How about that?
And the momentum, which seemingly had shifted the other direction, thought we might be seeing a comeback. That momentum right back the other way.
Well, that is certainly not complimentary football that we saw right there. The defense is supposed to help their offense, not give up another touchdown.
Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. To throw again on second down. Carr, and he'll look downfield for Waller. And that's caught inside the 35. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Darren Waller, 75 yards. And the Raiders have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Here's Tony to return it as he brings it out of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. Ashawn Robinson there on the stop. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And some space here. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco, 76 yards. And the Chiefs extend their 4th quarter lead, and they are closing in now on a 14-win campaign. That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive, and it seemed like they may be giving up momentum. Not so fast.
No, not at all, because they ended up pushing the lead up once again, and you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. They'll drop to throw. And my goodness, another interception. It's Joshua Williams with a pick. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. This defense just continuing to do their thing, and now they add on to that lead with another pick 6.
And how about the way they've played this entire game? Not only they put their stamp on it, but every time they try and mount an offensive challenge, they find a way to thwart it. And multiple pick 6s, oh yeah, they'll enjoy watching this tape after the game.
Extra point by Butker is on target, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Now Carr to try again after the pick 6. Looking for White on the deep ball. And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Carr now to throw. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Now Carr. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Zamir White, 31 yards. And the Raiders have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. So now Carr, he'll lead the Raiders up to go for 2. Carr will look to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And now look at him go. He's at the 50, the 30, 10, 5, and he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way.
Well, there's some excitement, right? Go for 2, and instead it gets picked off. And how about the return? Give him a lot of credit, though, for not giving up after the play.
Yeah, the troops rallied.
Exactly. And getting back there, making the tackle, and not giving up 2 points themselves.
Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number, kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a first down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And a short gain here, down to the 22. Tackle made there by Jordan Poyer. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
Open man here. It's the tight end, Kelsey. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Travis Kelsey with touchdown number 20 on the year, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead.
Well, it seemed like they were so focused elsewhere they forgot about the tight end spot, and he's the one that burns him there to make this a 3-score game here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
I think there might be a little bit of defensive fatigue from those guys on that side of the ball, partner, because they've been spending their time trying to stop them from all angles. This time the tight end gets them.
And people in this world, have you ever heard something like that? This is the point I'm trying to make.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And after all those wins that they've reeled off, it seems that they finally have met their match in a big...
And that's caught inside the 35.
And they'll work this down inside the 30.
So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Touchdown Raiders. Devontae Adams, 29 yards.
And the Raiders get a bit closer.
And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. And now here's another interception. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. 10, 5, and he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. And the Chiefs are going to make the recovery. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. A.J. Boye up to make the tackle. After the pickup at 5, here's 2nd and 5. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. He's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. Mecole Hardman, 39 yards.
And the Chiefs are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. So definitely a good day's work throwing the football. Very good day's work. A 4th touchdown pass as they're really pouring it on.
Yeah, and so much for going into clock mode after getting that touchdown, right? Because you would think with the lead, 4th quarter, they might actually do that. No chance. They've kept attacking and got another touchdown pass as a result.
Extra point by Butker is on target.
And that stretches the lead all the way up to 27. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future.
This is caught inside the 15.
And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. So they will wave off the flag and let the completion stand.
Really great job by the receiver fighting through all the contact and still coming down with the football. All that great work in practice being put into the game.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. What we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that when he's fortunate it was just incomplete and not intercepted.
He'll get that out to the flat to White. Touchdown! Zamir White with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Raiders get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit.
They're going to try and run. And he will find the end zone again. So he gets the touchdown and the two-point conversion. And that'll cut this deficit down a little bit further. And they've got it. They recovered it. Wait, hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down.
Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the fourth quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done.
And Mahomes picking up the first as he slides and hits the deck. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Interesting, Mahomes wants to throw it. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. A handoff as they run the counter play. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. On this day, the ground has
Yo, bro.
You,
Why dude just quit?
the dude you was playing?
He just quit with 1 second left, bro.
He's a dumbass bitch. Don't that shit fuck up your stats or something?
It didn't. It didn't.
That's just what this dumbass get. Fucking retard. Yeah, them niggas is stupid. Yeah. Nigga said, watch what I do to you.
The same whole nigga that was crying about the time. I already knew what it was. Like,
I'll put it out there. It wasn't you just crying about the time, nigga. What you quit for? Put it in the group chat. Don't say you ain't quit, nigga. I got the video to prove it, motherfucker.
else is to survive, even if you have to kill to do so. And true to his word, the two stand in a brazen gold sunset staring out. The city has been engulfed by evil and chaos. Zombies ripping people apart left, right, and center. Nowhere and nobody is entirely safe. A hungry zombie turns to them, instantly smashed to a pulp by Tien's furious mouse clicks. Sorry, had to. Well, he yells at Faye to not get bitten at any cost. Amidst a lake of slowly bleeding and now rotting corpses, and among the stench of blood, boys make it far enough to see Trudeau and the sports rep leaving a building, getting chased down by the hungry and rather peeved undead. Sorry fellas, but this meal ain't to go. The angry sportsman turns around and smashes the zombie's face in, while his princess pink hair sprints away after he yells at her to run. The woman doesn't make it very far before tripping and, well, getting saved by the protagonist within an inch of her life. Go figure. Taking off the Zombozo's head was no easy feat for the cold main character, as his stamina...
Dude, sick as hell. He in the chat talking about some when he won in week 5, bro. This the last week of the season we just played. Yeah, this
Hold
nigga.
on. He talking about this week 18,
Yeah.
and he talking about week 5. I would hope a nigga would make an improvement from week 5 to week 18. He said he beat you in week 5.
Yeah, we played in week 5. He won.
That nigga's stupid.
Now, now it's week 18, and I won, and this nigga bring up week 5.
The only thing he should be bringing up is, damn man, you made great improvement from week 5 to now. Good shit. Move the fuck on.
I said, yo, since you brought up week 5, I'ma just say at least I didn't quit. This nigga trolling, bro. He said, who quit? I said, you did. LOL, the stream is up. He said, you called timeout with 1 second left trying to run up the score. Okay, well, the fuck is so you quit, right? Like, what the fuck?
Don't be mad, nigga. I can do whatever I want when the ball is in my hand.
he was doing because he's an intelligent guy. So when he talked about black people, it was to get the check. All major media black people doing their boss's work. That's the job. If you're not gonna say what we want you to say and praise who we want you to praise, you won't be on major media. But now Jason Whitlock, because he's not on major media, he talks all this pro-black shit and people ain't buying it.
Well, let me ask you this: have he addressed that? Have he said, I was out here doing it for the money? You know what I'm saying? And you know, I was just.
Well, he ain't gonna do that because he ain't got no real niggas around him.
Yeah.
So let me tell you something.
I ain't respecting those. I ain't respecting that shit. If you can't stand on why you was doing the bullshit and you know what I'm saying, keep it 100 with the people, then I don't want to hear shit you got to say any goddamn way. Cause I feel like you pandering again. Cause they ain't fucking with you.
That's why he's doing it. He's talking for black people now because he realized he at rock bottom and he got to be around us. Kanye. A lot of motherfuckers like that. They've been ousted from where they thought they was. So now they got a motherfucker do it a certain way. All right, we're going to go ahead and get to the bullshit part of the show. Slow everything down.
No, it is very late, so I'm only going to ask you one thing. Maybe you can just like one.
These loose talk about bullshit.
Well,
what you got to say, D?
Well, thank you so much. Actually, I mean, I had, of course, way more, but it is, like I said.
Believe.
Shush up. It is very late, but this one right here, when I saw this, as I rolled up, it was very interesting, and I wanted to get your take on it, of course. What you think about what Shannon Sharp said about Morant, about that whole situation.
Well, I haven't watched Shannon Sharp a lot like I used to. I used to watch it religiously. I don't hate the brother, but the brother, in my opinion, has got a thirst for money now.
But are you aware of what he was speaking on?
What did he say about Morant?
Do you know about what happened with Morant?
I heard about what happened with Morant, but D, you gotta let people know what's happening.
Okay. Well, basically, he got into some drama. Now they're saying that there's an alleged gun incident.
I heard about that.
Okay, so that's what he's speaking on. And Shannon said on the show about, or two, basically he was making a shout out or speaking on the Morant situation. He said, you got a $200 million contract and you want people in the NBA to think you're hood and to think you're gangster. He believes something has to change for Morant. So, or else he's putting himself in harm's way.
Well, Morant is probably hood. He probably gangster. He probably got them guys around him.
He says he's
they say he didn't grow up gangster.
No, they said he's just surrounding
himself.
himself.
What's grow up gangster? Can we explain that?
They said he's surrounding himself with bad influences. I don't know. We don't know.
They say he didn't grow up in neighborhoods like that.
He didn't?
That's what they said. That was them that said. He was in private school and they pulled him up. They pulled his records up. Because they did a Eminem freestyle and Eminem on 8 Mile.
Yeah.
And then
apparently they know his background.
Clarence parents was real, you know, remember that freestyle? I don't remember how it goes.
Here's what he said. Here's what Shannon said.
I see his father at the game. His father don't look like no cake ass nigga.
Obviously they know something.
When I say cake ass nigga, I mean like a nigga who's not in tune with black people. He's not a black father trying to act like he's a Caucasian man. That's what I'm saying.
They must know something.
I done seen some gangsters put their kids in private school.
That's what I'm saying. Like, look, I said I believe Ja Morant comes from the heart of black people. I believe he comes from some shit that's urban. Sometimes when he be dancing and shit, I be like, But I'm just saying, I believe he's of an urban mind state, ghetto mind state. Because see, people think ghetto is bad. They brainwashed. I'm ghetto than a motherfucker.
That's why he didn't say ghetto. He said gangster. So.
But that Shannon Sharp was told to say gangster by his boss. Everything Shannon Sharp said is controlled now. They was like, let you talk all that black shit in the beginning when you first got on here. But nigga, if you want to keep getting this money and fucking them people you fucking, see, I didn't say ho, fucking them people you fucking, you got to say what we want you to say.
Do you think that he segues into his own podcast or something?
Maybe, but I tell you what, I heard Chad Ochocinco had some questions for him when he had him on the show.
Yeah.
He was like, why you ain't married and stuff like that. He was asking him shit. He was basically
nobody else said it.
wise with it. And I saw Shannon Sharp answer a little bit. And it was a struggle to it.
Mm.
Motherfucker asked me why I ain't motherfucking something. I'm gonna have a motherfucking answer like straight up. Like, look, man, it didn't work out when I did this, whatever. I mean, Shannon Sharp, you straddled the fence when he was asking you about why you ain't. Where your woman at, nigga? What? I mean, Club Shay Shay. I don't believe Shannon Sharp would have me on Club Shay Shay because it would be uncomfortable for him.
That's a hell of a name.
Already. You know what I'm talking about. Already. I don't dislike that man. But I would ask him, where you get Shay Shay from, bro? What is the Shay Shay? What is that? Shay Shay Shay?
For sure.
Shay Shay Shay? Shake your booty. If your name is Shannon Sharp, if you on the motherfucking heterosexual side of the game, your podcast ain't Club Shay Shay. It's not. Motherfucker, hell no, ain't no motherfucking Club Shay Shay. That's how real niggas do. I'm saying, why is your shit Shay Shay? What's that?
I ain't know number bitches name was Shay Shay.
That's what I'm saying.
I ain't gonna lie. I fuck with you, Shannon. I ain't got no beef with you, big niggas. I'm just saying, I ain't never seen nothing but a bitch named Shay Shay.
It's time for you to let us know if you like boy pussy.
Oh, Lord, here it is.
It's time for you got to let us know, man. If boy pussy on the plate, let us know so we can know and still try to love you.
Try to love you.
Right. Shannon Sharp done said some profound shit in the name of black people on this show. What? When your boyfriend snapped on you on the show, we could tell who was running that motherfucking relationship. He was like, go ahead, Skip, go ahead.
Oh, damn it, he just spit on me.
No, that was from this.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, dinner plate came out your mouth.
But on the shit at hand, and we ain't stupid, dog. We ain't stupid. You, Barry Bonds, Sugar Ray.
He is handsome, though. Lord.
Look at these.
But no, Shannon, I've always said that.
Everything make you hot. You be hot with everything.
Who is that he hugging right there?
Kaylee Osborne, he was just taking a picture.
Oh, yeah, he ain't trying to fuck that.
No.
I don't even want that
Cold
pussy.
ass blazer, though.
Stupid.
Cold ass blazers.
He dressed sharp a lot.
Hey,
Get
Shannon.
it?
Cold ass blazers.
She got a fat bitch face, even though she ain't that fat.
I know
No,
that
she
shit.
used to be very big.
Oh, that means when she get naked, goddammit, that skin be like. You know them things in front of them car sales can be flying?
Like she got titties there as well.
Anyway, it is what it is.
Yeah, it is.
What else you got, D? That's it?
I had a lot more, but I mean, I know it's late and everything. Oh, Monique has a new movie out right quick, so if you want to go check that out.
Yeah. Where's that on?
I think it's BET Plus, but you can watch it for free and then disconnect. You know how they do that 7-day trial thing. But apparently it's supposed to be scary or something like that. Oh, they are looking crazy.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
What is it called? It's called The Reading.
The Reading.
Yeah.
Get your money.
I don't care what they say. She ain't gonna never make no movie scarier than Depression.
Get your money, Monique.
Hell no. That's
I
scary.
don't know. The pictures
That's
on
scary
this.
ass movie right there.
Get
boy.
your money, Monique.
And of course, you know who she's back working with, so they bonded. They repaired their relationship. It's Lee Daniels.
Boy, they stupid.
He's
They
executive.
said Shay Shay spelled backwards is yes.
I said that.
Boy, they is stupid, dog.
They are hilarious.
Hell
Anyway.
yeah, boy. Them motherfuckers. Them Backdoria boys, they be like, go ahead. Put it. I don't care what you're working with. Give it to me. I can handle it.
Anyway, so yeah.
Somebody say from the Shy Corey. Hey man, I ain't got nothing. I don't hate the man, but I gotta call out the shit that's obvious, dog. All y'all motherfuckers who hiding who you are, man, we see you.
That must be a thing in Chicago, them big nose.
Hey, boy, you take that hat off.
I must be thinking Arkansas.
God will explain himself.
You pull that hat down a little more. That nose will hold up that hat. It's going to stop it from going down.
I fuck hoes with this nose.
It's like you a gooey face.
How the hell are you going to
That's like a gooey face, nigga.
Take that hat off, boy.
From the back.
That nigga had shit on his nose before.
Take that hat off, boy. Let us see your elderly head having that. Look at that boy head. It don't matter how low you shave it. Real niggas can
Clean it up. Clean it up.
Nah, let me tell you something. We already had this problem before when my brother Zoe used to come on the show. He used to shave that shit low as it go.
Hey, but you know that chocolate when it's
You
smooth.
ain't the first one to do this.
Listen, the chocolate when it's smooth, it totally different. That light skin, you can see that, still see that little shadow, that little 5 o'clock shadow.
Your head look like your head.
Right here?
That means you got to shave every day, huh? Like.
No, I ain't got to do it every day.
Oh, really?
No, every other day.
Your head look like old DJ speakers that's been scraped across the ground. Old house music speakers.
There you go.
Anyway,
Erosion ass beard.
somebody say look like an old turtle. Oh, my beard sexy. You wish you could grow a beard like
Man,
this. Boy, if you don't get that little
It don't grow right there. I see that. By the herbs. The herbs contaminated.
Oh, yeah, I shave it right there, Joe. This is style.
They
You
ain't
ain't got no style.
You just made up some shit.
Yo, where?
Boy, your jaw looks so rough, boy. Toads be trying to fuck